Jerusha Sukhdeo-Raath and you're watching News 24 Live. Now I'm joined in studio by three fantastic looking people. It's Thomas Thorne, Laura Bösenberg and José Milligan. They're all from the Cape Town City Ballet and they're preparing to soon dance Carmen on stage. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Now, Thomas, I'm going to start with you. Last time I saw you, you were dancing around stage in a kilt.
Yes.
And this is something quite different. Tell us about Carmen.
Carmen, well, it's a Spanish ballet, so it's completely different from La Solfège, which is a Scottish-themed ballet. I play a soldier who is a very young, naive soldier, and he is seduced by Carmen, and he sacrifices everything so that he can be with her, and in the end, she brushes him off for Escamilo.
Oh dear. Laura, you dance Carmen. Tell us a little bit about her.
I really enjoy dancing Carmen. She's really wild, very free spirit, and she likes to flirt with the men. And once she's had them, she moves on to the next. So very rebellious, but also fun-loving, full of life.
José, tell us about your character.
I play the role of Escamilo. He's the very dashing matador, bullfighter, and he falls for Carmen, as do most of the men in the ballet. And yeah, he's a very popular guy and very cocky at the same time.
Now, you all look absolutely beautiful, and I understand that the costumes you're wearing are very, very special. Thomas, do you want to tell us a bit more about that?
Yes, I mean, they are fairly old now, but I think that does add to the way they appear on stage, because it is set in a sort of smoky Spanish sort of village from a cigarette factory. So the way they were designed really helps with the story, and it's very obvious that I'm a soldier in the beginning. So I mean, they're very well made, the costumes.
Laura, your character is a real firebrand. In fact, towards the beginning of the play, she assaults somebody, she lures people away from where they're supposed to be. Was it fun playing this type of woman? It's
such fun. I get to beat someone up. I'm full of bruises. It's quite, you know, it's quite hectic, but at the same time choreographed, well choreographed. So it looks real, but it's all safe, you know. But it's lots of fun. Very different from the normal, classical, pretty, you know, Cinderella.
Now, obviously, all ballets are really physically demanding. What makes Carmen unique about the way you dance it?
She's a very real, raw character, so she has to be very grounded. So there's a lot of more natural steps, and at the same time having to look balletic because of the ballet. Also, very many pas de deux. So with that, it gets quite technical. And different types of pas de deux. The end's very rough, you know, we fight a lot, he kills me. And
how could you?
And the beginning's more gentle, but yeah, quite demanding.
José, how did you prepare for this role? Was there, is there something that you do to get yourself in the matador zone?
Well, the whole ballet is Spanish themed, so it adds it's a fun element to the usual stiff classical ballet that we normally do. So I felt it was my forte, so I didn't really have that much of a struggle preparing for the Spanish style. But it's fun. It's very fun.
Thomas, do you have a particularly favorite part of the ballet? Something you really enjoy dancing?
I think for me it's the end pas de deux, because the whole story has built up to this part, and it's very emotional, very powerful, and it's such a dramatic ending, and it's like therapy for me to dance it. It is an amazing feeling.
Now, typically, how long do you have to prepare for a certain role? Because I speak to you guys from the Cape Town City Ballet quite often. José, you've been here before, and you're always preparing for something new and something exciting. So how long did it take you to prepare for this one? Okay,
so we've done this ballet before, which I'm very fortunate, so I know the story, which makes it a lot easier to get it ready for production. So we have been doing this for about 2 months now, and in the beginning stages, it's more just remembering what the steps were, and you slowly build on the story and the dramatics of it, which is so important when you go to stage.
José, when it comes to learning a ballet that you've never danced before, is it difficult to remember all those steps?
I think it depends entirely on the ballet. If it's a very straight classical ballet, then usually the steps are very straightforward and easy to pick up. But a ballet like this, it's very free, and well, the choreography is fantastic, but it takes a lot more to put it into your body and get used to it.
Laura, can you tell us where we can watch Carmen?
It's at the Artscape Opera House, and it's with a live orchestra, and you can book at CompuTicket or Artscape Dial-A-Seat, and it opens the 25th of March until the 31st.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks.